Can I create 3 horror movie posters before Halloween? Last time I did a time challenge, I failed. So to ensure I complete this challenge, I made this wheel of punishments. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's get started. The first movie I selected is Scream. The idea I had was Ghostface holding his knife with the reflection of some woman in it. Later, I changed this to a reflection of the Scream house. I started by drawing the shape of his knife from this toy and overlaying metal and leather textures on it. This actually turned out surprisingly well, and I was happy with the results. I stole Ghostface's hand from this still from the movie, using the pen tool once more. This picture was extremely noisy, but instead of denoising it, I just added noise to the entire poster at the end. Now, quickly adding shadow to both his hand and the knife. Because these two images are in black and white, it was very easy to match them. Now I'm adding the house reflection in the knife. And finally, the finishing touches. Even though it's simple, I think it gets the point across of what type of movie it is. The next movie is it. I decided to make the poster about a red balloon coming out from the drain Pennywise lives in or something. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. And also Georgie standing in the fog in the background. I started out by adding all the assets. As you can see, it looks like shit. Next, I easily made the balloon and thread. Next, I made his eyes using the actual poster from It 2. And I made his eyes blue because they're blue in the original scene for some reason. And oh my god, it looks like shit. But hey, that's life. Next, I put Georgie in the fog. This was super easy. I don't know why I spent 7 minutes doing this shit. Now, time for shading. You've seen this 1,000 times already, so I'm just gonna time-lapse it. See you at the end. For some reason, I just didn't like this poster, which is why I added a dirt texture on top of it to hide the plain black background. But the next one makes up for it. You can't have horror without the ring. I didn't make a rough sketch of this one because I didn't feel like it. But the original plan was to have the girl standing in the TV with her hair coming out of it. Later, I realized that I'm not that good at Photoshop, so I just made the girl come out from the well in the TV. Here you can see me try to remove this sign from the table, but fail miserably. Wow. The composition is basically finished now apart from the TV screen, and the entire rest of this screen recording is shadows and lightings. So I'm gonna put it in a time-lapse in the background while I yap in the foreground. So a bit of behind the scenes here, the original video idea was 7 movie posters in 7 days. But my god, is it time-consuming to make these and edit them. It might seem easy to someone who's good at Photoshop, but I started using this program at the beginning of this year, and only locked in June. Then a month later, I made my first tutorial in it. If you watch that video, then this one you'll see how much I improved in only 3 months, especially considering I had exams in between. I wanted to make posters on The Conjuring, The Backrooms, 5 Nights at Freddy's, and a fictional movie. What I would do is spend the entire morning and afternoon planning and making the posters, then I would edit them till evening, and by night I would be exhausted. I don't have time for this because I have other stuff to do like homework and going out with my family. The reason I can't take breaks is because I want to get this video out before Halloween, and right now there's only 2 days till the 30th. So if you want me to do this again but Christmas theme, leave a like. Okay, looks like we're done with this poster now. Very happy with how this one turned out, especially the highlights on the table.